Why, hello everybody, welcome back to this channel, welcome back to me, it's me, Gaming Reigns. There we go, that was a good entrance, wasn't it? I might stick to that as an opening to all of my videos. And today, it is our, I guess our second part, but our next episode of our XCOM Chimera squad gameplay. It's fantastic to be here. Now, in the last episode we did the tutorial mission. If you haven't seen it or you don't want any spoilers, then by all means head back over to part 1, or the tutorial mission, which is, I'm sure, what the episode's going to be called, and just hit that. But what we're going to do, we're going to jump into the city map here and see what they say.
Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Cool. So this is City 31 map. A very original name for a city. I'm assuming they tried it 30 times. It didn't quite work out. But this is the map, and this is where we will see the status of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Great. So it's pretty obvious that we have to click on this one. It looks like there's 9 sort of districts that we can go to. So we're going to head down to the Memorial Museum Aftermath. That's the name of this episode, everybody. Memorial Museum Aftermath. Remember that. Remember, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's get started. Let's send in the APC. Boom. Advance the day. Yeah, whatever. Just let's go. So we've done what we can to aid 31 PD. Commissioner Maloof passed along her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of this attack. You're more than welcome. Goodness me. Well, firstly, we can continue straight away. That was...
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Okay, so we can choose our next investigation. Oh, right, okay, so you've got the progeny, a loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, wherever the city wants it, whether the city wants it or not. You then have Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover, or reclamation, I suppose. And then we have, although this is sort of in the way, I think it's a Sacred Coil, an underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. They're not very nice. So we're going to do an investigation. I don't know the target faction. We're going to look at Grey Phoenix. I'm going to look here because it was a bomb sort of thing, and I think that they have quietly amassed a kind of weaponry. They've got weapons. That's what I'm going for. I'm not going to go for the Sacred Coil or the Progeny. We're going to go Grey Phoenix. So let's have a look.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city. Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Cool. So tackling investigations. Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. From this first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Operation. So that's hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans and take down, stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. That's cool. So, yeah, I suppose this is what we've got at the moment. We need to know more about Grey Phoenix before we can proceed with our investigation. So I suppose we go back. Now it's advising us to visit the assembly area, so let's go here.
Headquarters sent us an assembly. With the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Cool. So assembly projects can now access new and better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, new weapon and armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes to complete a project. Great. We like that. Allurium is one of the 3 resources reclamation requires. It is spent to complete projects at the assembly. Great. So select and start an assembly project. So I guess we only have Android personnel. Which is an Android OPS hub. This network allows us to use androids on tactical missions and enables new assembly projects. Okay. Grants 1 Android unit. Android units purchasable in supply and unlocks all entry-level assembly projects. Well, I guess we will do that. Fantastic. Cool. Now, we can go in and we can check our armory. We don't have anything yet. But the armory is where we can manage our loadouts, our agent abilities, and promote our agents, learn a bit more about our agents, and we can change the colour of their outfits. Of course we can. That's the most important.
The city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Cool. I like Torque already because he's a snake. And that's about the coolest thing you can be. What does Patchwork do? Okay. He does a tongue pull. I've always thought how cool it would be to have one of these on my side. So I'm going to go with Torque. Let's just...
Whisper.
Are we good?
I don't know. Did you get a lobotomy?
Can't say that I did.
Then no, we aren't good.
Well, at least things are back to normal.
Did they date? Because if they did, that's an interesting thing. I'm all over that. snaky dating agency. Cool. Well, when you say you can change the tint of the armor, it's just the arms and a bit of the torso, I suppose. Yeah. Gaming range is blue, so let's go all of blue armor, shall we? That's cool. You're all now wearing my blue, because that's what I said. Everyone wears my blue. You're all wearing my blue. Fantastic. Great stuff. Now, let's head to the city. There is a critical combat mission target. Oh, that's fun. That's investigative. I'm just saying words. Investigate Grey Phoenix. That's the mission. That's what we're going to do. Credits are one of 3 resources. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds fine. And it's difficulty easy. So let's send it. Investigate Grey Phoenix. That's the official name of the episode. I don't know. Whatever the actual physical mission is, that's the name of this episode. That's what we're going to go with. More of our agents is idle. Do you wish to... No. How do I go back? Oh, that means they're not doing anything. Oh, do we want to send the snake on this mission then? How do we do that? Not there. Here, I suppose. So... Ah, yes, cool. So who don't we want on the mission? I quite like Verge on the mission. Should we remove Cherub? Let's put Torque in the mission. And then... Can we... Ah, there we go. We can put Cherub in the assembly. So there we go. That works for us, I think. So let's go for that, and we'll send the APC.
Hostile force has access to a dangerous device, but destroying it would cause harm to you or others. In that case, finesse is the better option. Approach the device and disable it, just as you were trained.
Cool. Now, we don't have any breaching charges. Oh, we do have a breaching charge. Verge can have the... Oh, no, actually, I don't want Verge to have the breaching charge. Because... it's not really best to have it. We should probably put the breach in charge of someone that has a lot of health. So Terminal does. So I would put the breach charge with Terminal, because she'll be the first in the building. That's my only thought. But yeah, let's go with that. They've all got their standardized rifles. You can change things, I'm assuming, going forward in the game. But these are our guys. Godmother, Terminal, Verge, Talk. Let's get going, and let's do Operation Enraged Mist. Ooh. God, I need to make sure that's the title of this episode. Let's go with that. Operation Enraged Mist. Live. Let's do it. Nice, we're out of there.
A short while ago, Grey Phoenix engaged unknown assailants at this location. After the shooting stopped, Grey Phoenix locked down the whole block.
So 3-1 PD couldn't handle this one? Typical.
Grey Phoenix is packing plasma weaponry. You tell me.
It's cute how you justify their cowardice.
Great, so breach mode. We can only go through the main door, there's no other options at this point, so we'll have to choose the main door. And like I said, targets are harder to hit through this main door. Great. Is there no other... Oh god, we can't choose anything else? That's such a shame. Okay, let's go Terminal first, because we said that she was going to be the breacher. Let's go Godmother, she's next. Verge, and then Talk, because you're new. So, and I don't overly trust you. As soon as we have no other options, let's breach.
Open sesame.
Yeah, take that one out. That one's dead. Lovely. Let's breach and fire you. Oh god. Yeah, and hit it again. Take that one down. We've got an adder there and a legionnaire there. Go for the adder. Yeah, you missed it. Great. Now we'll hit cover. Now the good news is we took everything out this side. That's nice. Now this is the order. Once per mission, agent can be moved on the timeline so that they can take the next turn. This ability is shared by the entire squad. Preparation grants a defensive bonus and moves the agent's next turn earlier in the timeline. Use this when an agent is caught in a dangerous situation to coordinate tactics. Great, okay. So that's team up. That's preparation. Okay. So the entire squad only use one per mission. Okay, right, I get that. Sort of. Probably not. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to figure out a way that we can get close to these guys whilst attempting to take them on. Now, at the moment, it's Terminals go first, so she's going to have to... I think she's okay here. She might hit Overwatch, actually, and we can move everyone into tight cover. It's the adders go next, so... Depends what adder's going to do, quite frankly. I'm just trying to have a look around. A good... Because adder's probably going to attack the two in half cover. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. Let's... So team up means that we'll team up with someone on the team. But I'm not really sure how to do it because we're not really in great space. Let's go... We could fire a weapon. What's that? 56% chance hit there. Same there. See, I think we do Overwatch. And we cover these guys. That's my thought. There we go. Knew we'd have some movement, so bye Snake. There we go. That was actually a pretty smart move. Great times. Now, what can we do? We can get to here and flank the Legionnaire. And then what we can do is stun him. So let's... Because of who we've got going next. So let's go there.
Shifting.
Good stuff. Take a shot on the Legionnaire. I suppose we could kill it. No, we didn't quite. That's okay. Because now what we can do is stupor this guy. So he's stunned for a turn. Which is good news. You can take a shot at him as well if you want. Why not? You missed. Great stuff. He's no longer stunned. What do you mean he's no longer stunned? Surely he was stunned for a turn. That made little to no sense. Can we tongue... We can tongue pull Godmother, that's cool. Let's try and tongue pull the Legionnaire, just for fun. Oh, it worked! Oh my word, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, kill it. Yeah, that was cool. That's why we took on... Oh, what? What? The snake... The snake's better.
I'm getting a strong source of Illyrium in your vicinity. I can't pinpoint a location.
There's a ramen bar out back. Maybe Illyrium is their secret ingredients.
Ha ha ha, very funny. So we've got another breach point. I swear a snake appeared over here. So, we've got 2 breach points this time. We've got the wall, which we can choose first or second, or the main door. So I'm assuming this is the main door. We could breach charge this wall, though. So we've got a choice. Now, what we benefit from the wall, because we have unlocked it because we have the ability to breach, is all non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. The benefit of going for the main door is the first unit through the entrance does 3 damage. Now, I'd suggest that the wall's probably the best bet, just because some people could be surprised. So, let's give this a go. Let's breach through here. We're going to keep all of our agents together. A bit far away. That's the only downside. Well, let's take fire at that guy. You could take fire at that guy. It's a good shot, actually. You could take fire at that guy. It's not a great shot. And you are going to have to take fire at this guy as well, I suppose. At least we take 1 down. So up 1 ability, up 1 dodge, up 1 mobility, up 40 dodge. Great. So let's turn the camera so our squad are facing upwards. Oh, I do like the camera movements. That's not too bad. So we've got a Legionnaire here that's going to go down pretty quickly, I would have thought. But we want to be also careful of where we end up. It is the Adder go next. The Adder in the far end. It's their go next. So we could team up here. Terminal coordinates with target unimpaired ally. The team ability is shared between the entire squad. I don't know what this actually does, though. I'm a bit scared of using it. Let's do it. Oh, we can't actually team up with them. It says 0%. Is that right? It says an unimpaired ally. I don't have a clue. What's preparation do? Oh, she gets 2 goes. If she does that. And her dodge and everything increases. I think we go to preparation and she gets another go. Let's do that. So out comes Ada. To be fair... Oh no, she's poisoned. That's probably a bad thing. Good news is Ada's out in the open now, so we can pretty much kill this thing pretty quickly. The bad news is the Legionnaire's go is next. So... it's making a very, very tricky... We could just subdue the Legionnaire. And then hopefully rely on us taking this Adder down before we have too many issues. So let's do that move. Godmother's going to come and subdue Legionnaire.
Hostile subdued.
Great stuff. So now it's Torque's go. Torque can... tongue pull this Adder. So let's give it a go. Oh, it's such a good move. I love that. That's so cool. And then, I guess we can bind with it? Bind and crush the enemy. Yeah, I suppose we can bind with it. And he's bound now, so he can't move. She's poisoned. But we can just get her to shoot the Adder or subdue it. Yeah, subdue. I think we can do that. It's guaranteed to hit. Let's go subdue. It's not its go next. It's the one that's bound. So then it's Verge's go. So we can move Verge into position.
Moving quickly.
And we can fire at you. So that's that adder done with. And we've killed the snake. So we've actually done it. Very good job, everybody. That was pretty good.
Whoa, I'm reading a massive Illyrium core in the next room. It's losing stability fast. Secure and contain that core before it takes out the whole block.
Check your file. None of us should go home in bags.
Okay, so we're going to breach mode. I'm assuming we've got... Let's have a look. We've got a wall and a door again. Oh, great. So, we get a reflex boost. So, all enter units get 25 defense if we go in here. And all non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. But if we go through the main door, all shots on enemies during the breach will stun. And that might be worth an effort. Although we might take damage. So Terminal's going to have to be very careful here. So I think maybe if she goes in last, maybe. Let's put Godmother in. Let's get Talk in the building, Verge in the building, and I don't know. I don't know whether it actually has an impact, but we'll find out. Let's breach. We're not going to go through the wall. Oh, that pissed them all off. So we've got Adder, and we've got a Python there. Let's take out this big guy first. Oh, the Legionnaire died straight out the bat. That's good news. Let's shoot you. Take another shot at it. Nice, good shooting. And then breach fire over there. And it's a miss. And that's okay. Oh, there was one hiding the whole time.
There's our target. Cut the power.
Okay, right. So, the good news is straight out the bat, it's Godmother's turn. I don't know whether we can use team up. I have no idea. But yeah, what matters is it's Godmother's turn. Now Godmother can straight out, surely, shoot this adder and kill it. Oh, I didn't check to see whether it was adder's go next. Oh, it was. That was lucky. Next is the Legionnaire's go. So we do have to be a little bit careful here. So what it might be worth doing is Talk's go now. Python's goes there, but before his Verge. So, I've got an idea. This could be dangerous, but I'm going to go for it. Because why not? Let's move Talk over here.
Slithering.
Keep to cover.
And then if we put you on Overwatch.
Who wants to be my target?
If one of them comes through the door. No, they haven't. Okay, that's interesting. That's fine. So, next it's... There is another one in there, isn't there? Oh, no, he's a scared person. Oh, no. We can't have scared people. So, we need to go after Python. So, the best thing to do this is stupor Python.
My mind over yours.
And he should be stunned for one go. And just in case he moves, we'll cover the door
I can see.
into Overwatch. Now he's not stunned. I suppose it just doesn't do anything. He's moved Talk across, which is no good, and is binding him. Brilliant, fantastic. That's great news, everybody, isn't it? For crying out loud. To get yourself into that sort of danger. I don't know whether we can go up now and subdue... We need to be very careful where we stand. Hit the snake in the face.
You weren't supposed to hit back.
Excellent. Now, Godmother, you've got an opportunity here. And then it's Talk again. That's fine. So, if we put Godmother here and gets her to fire a weapon at Python. Oh no, that's not what we wanted. We didn't want to miss. There we go. That'll help. So he's going to bash through the door. We have got an Overwatch. And it's a missed, so that's great news, isn't it?
Too much at stake.
This is going to hurt. Ooh. I didn't plan that out very well. I just got a bit aggressive in the end. Which is a shame. But it's all of our goes next, so we can just pile on. Sorry, dude. Okay, that hurt him, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get terminal in position.
I'm running low.
Great stuff. And then she can interact with this and stabilize it. Oh, crap. Who saw that coming?
Get close to you.
Oh, crap. We can get her back in here.
Moving.
And then what we can do is get over here. And Overwatch. Over there, I suppose.
Got the drop on him.
That's good. And then Verge can come into here.
On the way.
And go Overwatch through the door.
Angle covered.
And then
Only you were a better shot.
I want her to sort of be the bait. So she actually does have a shot on it. I don't want to safeguard. No, let's take it. Let's take a shot. Let's see what happens. Missed, but it destroyed some of his cover. So here we go. That's 5 damage. We're going to get another one. That civilian's running away.
You're clear. Go.
Yeah, you were going through cover. It was always going to be a difficult shot, I'm afraid.
No ammo.
Let's move her godmother into position.
Biped showing off.
There we go. Job done. And that's the mission. Operation Enraged Mist has been completed. We had a few injuries, not ideal, but we got an excellent rating, and I will take that every day of the week. One thing we know about Grey Phoenix, they should stay away from Allurium cores. Oh, and Director Kelly is on the line. I'll patch her through when you get back to base. So, rounds to complete, we did it in 6 rounds. Number of encounters 3. Enemies killed 13. Enemies captured 1. Civilians rescued 3. Well done to us there. And no civilian casualties. And from 1 captured enemy, there is a 20% chance to earn intel. So, right, okay. So I guess if we subdue enemies more frequently, we get more opportunity to have intel. That's definitely worth looking at. I'm very happy with that. We're gonna be happy with that. I'm happy overall. What a success. Let's go back to base and see what we get told now. Okay, so we got 35 credits. I mean, that doesn't seem like a lot of money. But yeah, whatever. But we have got our assembly complete on our android personnel, which we're very happy with. So
Grey Phoenix is after large quantities of Illyrium. Why do they need that much power? Illyrium access would allow them to refine an explosive powerful enough to kill Mayor Nightingale. Grey Phoenix has the means. Find out if they had the motive.
okay, so we know that Grey Phoenix can move quickly, move personnel throughout City 31. Once you learn how, we'll know how to wall them off. So investigation log, there we go. We did that. Anyway, we've already read through that. Yeah, so on the whole, we've done quite well here in our investigation. Oh, Spec Ops, that looks fun, doesn't it?
Of the City Council voted 5-4 against the citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Thank you, Celio Dash. Now, I love this City Anarchy meter. That looks very familiar for XCOM gamers of XCOM 2, etc. It's very much the sort of panic meter. So that's cool. That's something new. Spec Ops Online. You can do online stuff? That's weird.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
So Spec Ops are solo agent duties. Wow, that's cool. That help Chimera Squad and City 31 overall. They can improve unrest, gain resources, or reward temporary advantages on missions. Cool. So, you just lose them for a turn, I suppose. And that's cool. So should we get Cherub on a mission? And he can go and do this for some intel, I suppose. Let's have an Allurium sting, and we get some Allurium. Or he can just go and get some credits. Let's do an Allurium sting. Go. Yes, I do. So now he's gone off and he's going to do an assignment in Spec Ops. That's cool. That's something, I suppose. We have a new android. You construct an android unit. These versatile soldiers are valuable backups to your main squad agents. On any mission where one of your agents is evacuated, an android can take their place for the remaining encounters. Cool. There we go. We have a cool... Oh, we can change their bits. How cool is that? That's cool. We can't do that yet. We don't have any. But you must wear blue. That's the rule. And we can upgrade you. That's cool too. I like this. This is good fun. So he's away for 3 turns now, Cherub, which is absolutely fine. Now we can get modular weapons, modular armor, and modular androids. I think we should start probably looking at modular weapons first, and start learning about that before we do anything else. I don't know what's... Oh.
Office has all the basics: weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Cool. So the XCOM supply is where you buy all your core items and equipment. Items you unlock from assembly projects become permanently available here too.
A sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know. Everyone hates them.
Cool. We can also buy more little bits and pieces, like flashbang grenades are really quite useful. Trank rounds, tracer rounds, which gives 5 aim. So yeah, there's some pretty useful stuff in here actually. Really, really useful things are things like flashbangs. Ceasefire disables all firearms for a large radius. That's cool. I like that. But just some enemies don't even have them, so and that, yeah, I think we need to get a flashbang grenade. It costs a bit of money. Maybe a ceasefire grenade is just as good, but then it doesn't affect like the vipers and the pythons because they can just wrap you. So still do some damage. A medikit's quite useful as well. Maybe we buy a medikit and we buy a flashbang grenade. That's my plan. So then what we can do is we can go to our armory, or when we go to do a mission on our city map, we can actually, yeah, that'll actually help a great deal. And now we've got some more missions. So there's a variety of missions. You've got investigation. These appear in purple. So this one here. Whether groundwork, operation, or takedown, and will advance the game's story. A side appear in yellow, and then an emergency will appear in red.
Gray Phoenix can quickly move personnel throughout City 31. Once you learn how, we'll know how to wall them off.
Great. So we've got 2 story missions there and there, I suppose. So that's in 5 days, I think. Is that what that means? I don't know. Who really knows? These little side missions will help us get bits and pieces. I'm assuming that's intel or maybe supplies, and that's Allurium, which is quite important, I suppose. So we will definitely do one of these missions in the next episode. So I am going to leave it absolutely there for now. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of this great game. It is very entertaining. It's still very much XCOM, which I think is great, just with a little bit of a twist. So we'll see how it affects us moving forward. But I want to thank you very much all for being a part of today's episode. And I will catch every single one of you once you've liked, shared and subscribed and hit that notifications icon on the flippity flip. For the next episode of our incredible XCOM Chimera playthrough. Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.